So Hearthstone Battlegrounds has been out since November 2019, and the game has changed so much over the years, and as we're about to probably get our biggest update ever for Battlegrounds, I wanted to showcase what BGs used to look like. All the stuff from this video is from December 6, 2019, so some of the stuff may look a little weird as cards got changed. I just want to shout out Crip for providing the gameplay in this video. At the end of the video, I'm going to give my best.
Hey guys, how's it going? Nefarian here.
Hearthstone Battlegrounds has changed so much because before they added quilboars or elementals, or more specifically just minions catered for BGs, a lot of the minions in the game used to be old constructed cards. Before they added a bunch of new heroes like Cthulhu, there was a lot of older heroes that are no longer in the game due to the fact either they were too strong or too weak, or they just couldn't balance the game around them. Great example of this is Nefarian. Nefarian used to be a BG hero that had a hero power that costed 1 gold, and the start of combat it would deal 1 damage to all minions. Now this doesn't seem that great until you realize that this 1 hero power just completely dominates Divine Shield boards, and it's better than Unstable Ghoul because it actually doesn't take up a board space. Sylvanas Windrunner was another BG hero that got retired, with her hero power being 0 gold, Banshee's Blessing, remove a friendly minion, give adjacent minions +1/+1. The issue seemed to be that it was just always better to just sell a minion rather than getting +1/+1, so this hero power just didn't really work out. Bartendotron is also another retired hero that you used to be able to pick in Battlegrounds, with his passive ability to reduce the cost of Tavern Tiers by 1. Pretty weak hero overall, but it's funny that Bartendotron is actually a skin for Bob that you could have bought. Another removed hero was Giant Fin, which had the hero power of 1 gold Murloc King. At the start of your next combat, give your minions Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Murloc. The big issue with this hero power is that Murlocs didn't really have a great way to scale a unit. Beast had Scavenging Hyena, and back in the day, mechs used to have Junkbot. There was Professor Putricide, which had one of the craziest hero powers at 1 gold Rage Potion, give a friendly minion +10 attack for the next combat only. This hero power was obviously extremely good with Cleave, but it was really good with Battlemaster because it had an insane amount of health with an insane amount of attack, and back in the day, that mattered a lot. Battlegrounds also had a lot of heroes that were removed, but then added back into the game with a different or completely changed hero power. Trade Prince Gallywix is a great example of this. He has a passive now that says after you sell a minion, get 1 extra gold next turn, but his old hero power used to be 1 gold, add a gold coin to your hand. Patches the Pirate also used to have a completely different hero power. His current one is 3 mana, get a pirate. After you buy a pirate, your next hero power cost 1 less. But his old hero power used to be cost 1 coin at the start of next combat, deal 3 damage to 2 random enemy minions. King Mukla also got changed quite a bit. His current hero power is 1 gold, get 2 bananas. At the end of your turn, give everyone else 1. His old hero power used to be whenever you buy a beast, add a banana to your hand. You could say that wasn't very beastly. Bran was also changed quite a bit, with his current hero power being after you play 5 Battlecry minions, get Bran Bronzebeard for free. It used to be after you play a Battlecry minion, give a random friendly minion +1/+1. Ray got changed quite a bit as his older hero power was pretty garbage. His current one, Die Insects, is a passive where after you kill 25 enemy minions, you get Sulphurous, which gives you +3/+3 for your most left and right minion on your battlefield. But his old hero power literally used to be at the start of next combat for 2 coins, deal 8 damage to 2 random enemy minions. We've also had heroes that they just could not fix, and the biggest one is Tyrion Fordring, which had the hero power for 2 gold, give your minions with no type +1/+1. This hero power was obviously extremely good at the time, but I'm curious to think if it would be good now. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As you could tell, BGs has changed quite a bit, but it wasn't just the heroes in the game that changed a lot, it was also the minions. The first iteration of BGs was a completely different game. For Tavern Tier 1, Alleycat and Rockpool Hunter were the only minions that have not been changed from that tier. Selfless Hero was a tier 1 unit that went up to tier 2, and Wrath Reaver used to just be a 1/1 rather than a 1/3. Direwolf Alpha, Mecharoo, Micro Machine, Murloc Tidecaller, Righteous Protector, Void Walker, and Vulgar Homunculus have all been removed from the game. Tavern Tier 2 has also changed quite a bit, with a lot of minions no longer in there and a lot of minions moving tiers. Harvest Force Golem, Kaboombot, Metaltooth Leaper, Nathrazem Overseer, Murloc War Leader, Old Murkai, and Spot on the Zoth are still at tier 2 till this day. Coalite Seer moved to tier 3 and so did Rat Pack, while Scavenging Hyena went down to tier 1. Anoyotron, Kindly Grandmother, Mounted Raptor, Nightmare Amalgam, Pogo Hopper, Shielded Minibot, and Zubot were all removed. Tier 3, compared to what BGs looks like now, got a huge overhaul. The only cards staying were Houndmaster, Khadgar, Replicating Menace, Screwdrain Clunker, and Soul Juggler, where Cobalt Guardian, Crowd Favorite, Crystal Weaver, Floating Watcher, Imp Gang Boss, Infested Wolf, Pack Leader, Phalanx Commander, Piloted Shredder, Psychotron, Shifter Xeras, and Tortelian Shellraiser were all removed from the game. I think that Shifter Xeras was an extremely cool card for BGs, and I hope one day they bring it back, even though it was extremely high rolly. When it comes to tier 4, only a couple of minions have stayed. Anoia Module, Cave Hydra, Defender of Argus, and Primal Fin Lookout are the only ones still standing, where Bolvar, Festerood Hulk, Iron Sensei, Menagerie Magician, Piloted Sky Golem, Security Rover, Siege Breaker, The Beast, Toxfin, and Vermin Sensei are gone. Tavern Tier 5 saw a lot of changes as well, but there is a lot of recognizable minions still in the game. Battlemaster, Baron Rivendare, Brand's Brawnbeard, King Bagurgle, Lightfang Enforcer, Strong Cell Scavenger, and Voidlord are still around today. Where Goldrin was moved up to a tier 6, Ironheart Direthorn was completely removed, same as Junkbot, Mal'Ganis was removed, Mechanoegg moved down to tier 4, Sated Thresh was completely removed, Savannah Highmane was also moved down to tier 4, and for some reason the Boogie Monster was here at tier 5, which was also removed from the game. Tavern Tier 6 looks the most familiar to what it is in BGs right now, with Foe Reaper still being there, same as Gascoiler, same as Myexna, and same as Zap, where Mama Bear and Kangor's Apprentice were both moved down to tier 5. And Gentle, Megasaur, and Sneed's Old Shredder were both removed from the game. If you want to learn more about the stuff that I presented in this video and the stuff that I didn't even get to because there's so many things that BGs has changed, I'll leave a couple links in the description that you guys can look at. I was looking at a really old tier list for Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and it kind of explained why Nightmare Amalgam was so good, and I didn't really take it in because I was so new to the game, but this is like Amalgadon except for so much earlier, and it's so much more flexible because you don't need to have Menagerie or a brand for this to be good. So it's probably a really good thing that they took this out of the game. Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Those were awful, and I'm sorry, Krip, if you ended up seeing those. But if you ended up watching this video and you made it this far, why don't you just hit that subscribe button and like the video? It would help me out a lot. And these videos take a long time to make, so I just hope you guys enjoy them. And if you did, you look fantastic. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.